was Andy Murray in his press conference yesterday. Of course, he's got a day off today, but I'm delighted to say we can welcome into our studio Richard Gasquet, former semi-finalist here. Made your way through to the third round, actually, today against Kenny De Schepper. Now, just describe for us, Richard, how difficult it is to play in this heat here at Wimbledon.
Yeah, it's always difficult to play on a heat, but you know, it's not clay court. There are not so many stroke to play, so it's different. And of course, we prefer when it's not raining. So when it's hot, it's good for the weather, for the crowd, for everybody. So I like to play on a heat.
And I guess all of you players, you're so used to playing in Australia that this must be quite easy, actually, with the heat being absorbed into the grass.
Yeah, it's not the same heat. You know, it's 32 degrees, but it's not humid like Australia or something. It's not the same. So I think it's very good to play here. It's not too hot to play, so that's perfect condition.
Yeah,
how big a difference does it make for the courts and the bounce? Because the bounce is much higher, plus you can spin the ball more.
Yeah, I think it's better for my game. Yeah, it's bouncer. The bounce is better. It's not sliding. You can run better on a court. So I prefer when, as you said, when there is a hit on a court, you can play more with the spin, and I like to play with this condition.
Right.
Yeah, and have you tried to sort of alter and adapt your game on grass? Are you trying to sort of hit the ball a little bit flatter? Does the spin kind of sit up because of the heat, and therefore it's better to flatten it out? How are you adapting to the conditions here?
Yeah, I'm trying to play sometimes flat. I'm playing sometimes with too much spin, and on grass court it's not so easy. So I try to play more flatter, as you said, and for my game it's not so easy. But I like to play. Still, I think I can play well on grass court. So I will try my best in a third round.
You got the perfect game though for grass. I mean, Roger Federer will know how successful he's been here because he's so all round. He can do everything. And for you, you're so all round. You can serve and volley. You can come in. You can hit slice backhand. So does your confidence go up when you come to Wimbledon? Of course, you've been in the semi-finals once already.
Yeah, I think I can play well on this course. I think I need to serve well, to play, to return well, and yeah, as you said, I can do every shot on a court, but I need to play more aggressive sometimes, and that's why sometimes I lost matches on grass. I need to be clever and to go more to the net and to be more aggressive, even with my backhand, my forehand. That's the key for grass court.
And I have to ask, do you think it's more fun to play on grass? Because I did, and I was horrible on grass. Yeah. But I was like, oh, great, we're going on grass, because now I'm going to serve and volley, hit some drop volleys, and it was fun, but I've never did anything here at Wimbledon. But
yeah, I think you need to like it to play well. Yeah. You need to like it. Sometimes it's good to play a chip, even in forehand. You need to go to the net to try something fun, to play well. And yeah, I think it's fun, but yeah, you need to play on grass. You need to play, and that's why I like to play on grass. But I need to play aggressive, and I hope I will do it against Dimitrov.
Did you enjoy grass?
I used to enjoy it more than I do now.
Well,
now I find it really difficult to play on grass.
Well, now
the bounces are so different.
Yeah.
I've got to ask you, because everybody, when we think of Richard Gasquet, we think of your beautiful backhand, and it is a stunning shot. I'm sure you enjoy playing it. If you had your time again, Richard, would you choose to have a single-handed backhand, or would you prefer to have had a double-hander?
No, I'm really happy with one-handed backhand. I think it's a nice shot. I like the technique of the game. I like to play with for a French guy. The technique is important, and I'm really happy with.
And what are the benefits of having a single-hander? Because obviously we've seen Stan Wawrinka winning the French with a single-hander. Roger has a single-hander. You've got Novak Djokovic at the top of the game with the double-hander. But what do you think are the benefits for you?
Sometimes it can be difficult for the return. I think two-handed is. It's easier, but for my game it's good, and I'm happy because people like it. People like the one-handed backhand. They like this shot, so for me it's a pleasure to play with it.
Yeah.
So when you were a little kid, because I know you started playing tennis very early, you didn't have a two-handed backhand?
No, never. I always did one-handed. My father wanted me to play with one-handed backhand, and yeah, it's a great shot. I think people like it, and that's important.
But how were you strong enough to be able to hit with one hand when you're?
Yeah, I think it's a natural shot. I'm lucky with that. Some people the natural shot, and me was always my backhand side. I think technically it's a good shot, and I like it, you know. And of course, sometimes for the return it's maybe easier to have two, but I like this shot.
Now
it's beautiful.
It is a stunning shot. We'll never tire of watching it, Richard. We've got some Twitter questions for you here, and somebody has tweeted in, where do you see French tennis in the next decade?
It's tough to say. I think we have a good generation now with Tsonga, Monfils, Gilles Simon. Even if we never won Davis Cup, we never won a Grand Slams. I think something is missing for us, of course, for this generation. But it's still a good one. For the future, I think it will be more difficult. Maybe it's not so many players are coming now on a tour. I don't know what will happen in the future. We are still 4 or 5 years to play on a tour, but then we will see with a young generation. I don't know what will happen in the future.
But there's a very distinct style, isn't there, in French tennis? All of you have incredible flair, you have finesse, you have a sort of a certain style to you, which doesn't always happen in other nations.
Yeah, of course, it's as I said, the technique is important.
Freedom.
Technique is important.
Yeah, the French flair, even in the other sports like rugby or something, we like the technique. Yeah, of course, but maybe in the future, you need to have more to win a Grand Slam. So something is missing for us. We are still working hard to do it, but of course, the technique is important in France.
Okay, Ryan says, what do you enjoy most about Wimbledon?
No, I like this tournament. It's a nice one. People are coming. They like tennis. Everybody is like it. London is a nice city. Wimbledon is it's a good big history of tennis. So that's a pleasure and an honor for me to be here.
Do you like to play in front of lots of people? Because you always seem naturally quite a shy person, and yet you seem to be able to bring out your spirit when you're out there on court in front of people.
Yeah, maybe shy, but on the court
like an actor.
It's different. Yeah, it's a different thing on the court. I prefer to play with a lot of people, enjoying the tennis. They're coming to have fun on the court, and that's a pleasure for me.
Okay, we've got one more here. If you could choose a mixed doubles partner, you're not in the mixed, I'm sure. Are you not playing mixed this year? Who would it be?
I'm not playing doubles so much.
Not doubles or mixed. Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of nice girls on a tour, of course. A lot of nice girls.
Yeah,
I think I'd pick Serena Williams if I was going to pick a mixed doubles
Exactly.
partner.
How do you choose a mixed doubles partner?
Yeah, that's a difficult question.
Yes, it's a good question with no answer.
Okay.
A lot, but yeah. I play with Tatiana Golovin. I remember. I won in Roland Garros.
They won the Roland Garros.
Yeah, you were about 15 when you won.
Yeah. I didn't play since that moment. I played one time. I won, so maybe I will stop now.
Stop at the top, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Sergi Bruguera. Is it going well? You enjoying working with him?
Yeah, of course. I enjoy working with him because he has a lot of energy. You know, he loves tennis. He loves to practice. He loves everything he likes. So yeah, of course, it's very nice for me to be with him because he has a strong personality on the court. He knows how to work a lot, and of course, it's a great help for me.
But he's from that older generation of Spanish players. He thinks that grass should be used to play soccer on.
It's true.
Yeah, he does not like grass courts.
That's why he's not here. He doesn't like so much to be on grass.
Okay, not here. Yeah. Quite right. Well, I think we should let you go, but it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Very best of luck in the next one.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.